All right, so once again, a little late on the trailer reaction, but the Thunderbolts. Uh, I was like trailer. I was like for coming out from I think like the Super Bowl, and I'm not gonna lie, Thunderbolts is always in a mixed bag because I was like it could be really good or it could be all right. Now I was like, and that's to me different than I was like Captain America when I Winter Soldier. I was like not Winter Soldier, Captain America, Brave New World, which I thought I was like I feel like fits in that same mode, and I was like I know it's about to open up now or whatever. There's already mixed reviews, but I was like to me I was like that's a movie that can be through the ceiling, or I think all just all right or whatever. And I'm hoping for somewhere in the middle, to be honest. I was like, I don't think we're gonna get back to the glory days of what it was back in the past. I don't think that's feasible for really anybody for a multitude of reasons. But I think if it could be really good to great, then I was like, hey, I'm here for it. And I think the Thunderbolts are sort of like that, where it's like it has everything in the pot to be really good. But I was like, if you throw a dash of too much here, ain't no telling. Then all of a sudden you're like, I'm gonna just get some pizza. Anyway, so let's go ahead and just dive in and see what they got to say or show.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers are not coming. Who will keep the American people safe?
There's some big threat out there, and you are gonna help me stop it.
Wait, us?
Yeah, you. Why, you got someplace to be?
I love that guy.
So none of us comply? So what, we all just punch and shoot?
I can't think of a worse group of people trying to work together.
Speed! John, stop!
Where were you?
Where are you?
Everyone here has done bad things. You can't escape the past. Hey, it's like your mind is somewhere else.
So you can do something about it now, or live with it forever.
This could get messy.
No shit. You thought you were gonna be some great saviors? You can't even save yourself.
We can't do this. No one here is a hero.
Lena, when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. That's why we need each other.
Okay, that was really good.
We are the Thunderbolts!
Can't call ourselves that.
God, thank you. This has makings of team that can rise to glory. Bring light from the darkness. This team can be the heroes on the Wheaties box with a little giddy toy.
Alexei, have you slept?
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
I'd like not to die today, so maybe somebody else should be driving.
All right, I don't think it changed really any of my opinions. I was like, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if it's going to be a swerve in a sense of like, first of all, I was like, as soon as they said they did the music, and I was like, I don't like the music for this. I was like, didn't they do this for Deadpool? But I was like, the reason I say I think that we might be hit for a swerve is the fact that I was like, everybody's like, it's almost like when you hear like a really happy song, but then you hear the lyrics and it's not really that happy. I feel like that's with this, like, excuse me, is the fact that it's like, they're all like, it's like happy and it's like, we can do this, but I was like, you hear them, it's like, we don't have superpowers, we can't. It's like, which I'm like, well, Taskmaster sort of got a little bit better function than y'all, the way that he could process, and Ghost also as well too. So I was like, hey, y'all not powerless. I was like, you got two super soldiers, well, three in a way. So I was like, you really the only one. Yeah, but I was like, it gives all cheery. They're sort of joking. They're like, yeah, but I'm wondering if it's going to be a lot more spread out or whatever, or we just gonna get like a cluster where it's just like, oh, and it's like it's gonna be, because I was like, that dude with the powers of just making people just shadows, that's dope. And I'm just like, you can get rid of a lot of people that way. I was like, and I'm figuring this Sentry that basically stopped Winter Soldier as well. I was like, they're going to come to grips, and I think they're going to eventually, base like, we can't do this, we don't have powers. I was like, I was a loser, you're a loser, all this other stuff. I think we're going to get that part of stuff, but I was like, I'm wondering how much of it that we're going to get of action and like the grim stakes of it all, especially when there's no Avengers showing up as well. But I was like, but I can't lie. I was like, the thing that sort of hurts this type of the movie to me is kind of like, it's going to be in the way of Guardians and Suicide Squad, that like the music, the cheeriness, the goofiness of it all, but also the fact that it's kind of like, because those movies also did good and we wasn't expecting them, that now we're putting that expectation, I feel like, on this as well too, that it's like, okay, well, you're going to be like them movie, and it's like, I think that sort of can harm a movie as well into it. But I was like, but no, I'm here for it, because I like, once again, I got the intrigue of like, what are they all doing once they're together? I was like, who are they going to take out? I was like, of course they're going to have their squabbles because they're all sort of the bad guy trying to do good and stuff. I just sort of wish that they would just sort of be a little bit more bad guy-esque, and their jokes would be, I was like, outside of Red Guardian, because I was like, that's sort of his thing. But I was like, I hope their jokes are sort of just like, they're ones that sort of like are serious, and it's sort of like, ooh, that stings, but it's funny, kind of thing. I was like, they don't have to have the Marvel type of laugh, LOL, that normally comes with that or whatever. Especially as Bucky's trying to be a little bit more serious here, even though I was like, him come off of Captain America Winter Soldier show. I was like, that I think that I was like, we are going to get a different type of Bucky here. But no, I was like, intrigued as well. I was like, once again, I was like, I think it's going to be I was like, this movie had a little bit more of a, it could be really good to like, ooh, it could be bad. I was like, I don't think that I don't think the floor that all right with it. But I'm still involved, and I'm still willing to see it. But anyway, what do y'all think that's going on here? I was like, I want to know like what they do with Sentry, how powerful they're going to have him versus everybody else as well too. And I think this, I was like, I don't feel like they're going to get rid of Sentry. I feel like it's going to be something where they all come together for a reason or whatever. And either he joins them, or they're going to be fighting a bigger threat or something like that in that way. But anyway, let me know what you think. But until then, I'm out.